We're back for episode 3 of the NASCAR Racing 4 What If series with Steve Park. We have completed Darlington and Richmond, and now we're off to Dover for race 27 of the season, but our third race in the series. So Steve, if you're not familiar, Steve got injured in real life before Darlington, so we are taking over the ride for the rest of the season as if we were Steve. We finished first and second at Darlington and Richmond, which is pretty close to what he did early on in the season, finishing second at Darlington and a fourth at Richmond. He also did fairly well at Dover with a second place finish, so we're going to see what we can do there. Alright, so I had some difficulties with the recording. I got all the sound to come through, but I did not get any of the video from the pre-sessions or the race. So we're running Dover 200 laps, 50% length, 99% on the AI difficulty. So we bumped it up since for the past two races. I think we ran 97, 98. This one's 99. I couldn't get a full field, so I did run I think it was 38 cars, 39 cars, something like that. Brett Bodine was in, and I took Kyle Petty and Buckshot Jones out because those were the lowest on the list in points. And here's the qualifying order. So Jeff Gordon qualified pole. We did better than the previous 2 weeks, but we are still starting 37th for the race. I think the last two we've started dead last, but it's okay with me because the AI on restart's kind of funky. We'll jump into the race, and yeah, you'll see that. Alright, we're at the back, coming to the green. Looks like we can go about 98 laps on a fuel run, so we'll need a couple stops. I don't really know how they pit. I do know in 2003, NR 2003, AI is a little wonky pitting, so we just gotta be careful when they do go to pit.
Green flag, green flag, green, green, green.
Decent start. They did not just take off, but they will through the corners till our tires come up to temp. They're 3 wide right now. Sterling Marlin, Stacy Compton, and Todd Bodine, I think. Oh, we got hit. We saved it, no yellow. Guess we're riding by ourselves now. They just got clipped, I think, by Robbie Gordon. Luckily, we saved it. Should be able to catch them eventually, I think. Especially if they're running side by side, they'll be a little slower. Not a great way to start this one. They're now getting single filed out a little bit. Slowly reeling them in. They're still struggling for position. Looks like there's quite a gap, and there's about 25 cars in this group, and then there's a gap to the leaders. Bobby Hamilton at the back of this one. Jason Leffler's got quite a bit of hood damage. He must have doored us when we spun. And we got a little bit of left front damage that I can see. He's pretty slow. Maybe they're pitting? Or are they just that slow? They're just that slow. Kind of running the apron. Junior's all the way back here. I don't know where he started when he's in that second line.
Outside. Clear.
Of course. Can't make any
Here comes the
moves.
leader. Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Well, that's not good.
You all right? Road is closed. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. Okay, we're under caution.
Well, that hasn't been a good start. Anytime we're around any one of the AI, we just get ran over, ran through.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Now we're a lap down. Alright, we're coming back to the green. We are a lap down on the inside line. Starting third behind the other two lap cars. Came in, got tires and some damage fixed. It was like 10-15 seconds of damage, and then they let me go, so I don't even know how bad it is. Probably I don't even know how it really affects driving, but I was hoping we'd be the only one to lap down. We could hopefully get around the leader, but it's still pretty close to the front.
Green, green, green. You're on the bottom.
And they're not going, so
3 wide, outside. Stay low.
guess we gotta be careful of them off 2, because that's where we got destroyed.
Still there. Clear outside.
We'll also have a tire advantage because they did not pit, at least Gordon and most of the field, most of the leaders. I just don't think I can keep up right now. Maybe I can if they're running that really low line. It seems like they run just a quarter car too low. Oh, when they get really slow into the corner, that'll destroy me. Ward Burton's already... Oh, he's back into the pits. Are you kidding me?
Clear outside.
Again? They just turned left down the back straight.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low.
Unintentionally ran him up the track there.
Cut. Clear.
I guess the strat is to not pass them out of 2 because they'll just turn right or turn left down the back stretch. During all that, Gordon's kind of walked away, and then we're having to deal with Leffler. Not for a lucky dog because that wasn't a thing. We do have like 15 lap newer tires in Gordon, so there's also AI fall off, which I didn't really test all that much with this one, but I felt like Richmond was a lot better, and I've also gone up on strength. I was contemplating 100, but I guess we can reevaluate when we go to the next race. We'll just keep making it stronger if we're getting really good finishes. Not where I want to catch them. I do not want to be on the inside out of 2. Gonna have to try a turn 4 pass or setup anyway. Got a little wall there. Probably matches the left side now, as we hit the inside wall a few times. And we got doored by Leffler, who's still within a second of us.
outside. Still there. Keep low.
Oh god, this is scary.
Here
This
comes
is
the
where we
leader.
got hit the last 2 times.
Still there.
I think both by a blue car
Clear
too,
outside.
so that's reassuring to be next to a blue car on the inside out of 2. Tail end of the lead lap now.
Here comes the leader.
Ideally, caution would come out, and we could be back to normal. Not really putting any time on him, but as long as he's still just behind us, that's fine with me. We are slowly catching the tail. I say the tail end of the lead lap. That's us. But the our next cars for position. They're just coming into sight. Looks like Leffler. Nope. I thought he was side by side, trying to get his lap back. So next 2 cars I think are the 2 that took us out. Once each. Elliott and Stewart really fell off. They're 6 seconds down. 5 seconds down. Oh my god. A little tight out of the corner there. We don't need Gordon back on our bumper.
Here comes the leader.
Well, I think he's been there the whole time, but it is getting a little tight. I think I'm wearing my right front a little faster than I should. I just want to get up to some cars for position because the leader won't have an easy time getting by him, and I'm hoping I can put a little distance. That is, if I can even get around them without getting turned. Kind of missed the entry there. We are 55, lap 55. A little over a quarter way through the race. And made no positions. Got a bunch of damage from these two guys in front of me.
Here comes the leader.
So yeah, we can make this work. Hopefully better than the last attempt. It's not good, they're already too wide. Well, I just pulled out of our way, so that was like as good as it could get. And now he's probably gonna run us over from behind. And super slow.
Car outside.
This is not good. I don't want to be here.
There. Keep low.
Flip
Keep low.
the apron.
Here comes the leader.
good. We got by both of them. No incidents. And now we got some space between us and the leader. The tires are going away though. And we got Ron Hornaday, who's pretty much stopping on entry sometimes. We kind of dropped those other two though really quickly. Get a run here. We'll take it to the inside.
Clear
And it's
outside.
a third car for position. Finally making progress. You know, some 60, 70 laps into this. Junior has not made any progress. He's still back here, and we're still running into walls. Right front's not terrible, but it's definitely not what it was when it was brand new. It's got no bite. But we're still quicker than guys around us, so that I guess that's what matters right now. Can't remember if we passed Junior in points or if he's the one that's ahead of Rusty. I think we're like 15 points behind Rusty, and I think Junior might be ahead of him. Not looking like a good day for him or us right now. Well, Rusty was back here somewhere. He started tail end of the field on that restart before I got to drive up to the inside line. And I don't see him now. There's a blue car up there, but that is Michael. So DEI not doing hot today. Kind of dropped everybody behind us, and as I suspected, Gordon struggled to get by lap traffic.
Still there. Clear.
the run here.
Oh, outside.
We will not get to the inside of Brett, though.
Clear.
Just gotta be careful. Remember to be careful. Can't lose any time, because Gordon's right there behind us, and we just got our lap back. And we should get to the inside here.
Outside. Clear outside.
We can't afford to do another one of those lap down exercises. We're already coming up on halfway. We
Outside.
burnt half the race just trying to get our lap back and
Clear outside.
start making progress. Yeah, Rusty's right up here too, so that's good for us. We haven't really lost anything, at least to anybody ahead of us. I know we did pass Harvick in points, or Harvick's been right around us in points.
Outside. Keep low.
And then I think Benson was up here somewhere. That might have been when we got into Richmond. Cracked the top 30. Got another 38 laps before we need to pit. We can go around 100 laps, just shy of 100 on a fuel tank. So we'll be needing to pit around 118 at the latest. I'm curious to see if the leaders have to pit. Are they gonna...
Keep digging.
Did that caution buy them 4 or 5 laps to get a one-stopper? Because we only need one more stop for sure. If they have to stop twice, I think we're looking really good. I know the tail end of the line probably pit. I think Rusty would have pit. There were a couple lead cars that did pit. Presumably for damage, probably. Not for tire strategy or fuel. Yeah, I don't think it's that smart. Really slow pit road though, 35 miles an hour. Just gotta make sure we get it stopped. If we do come in, probably one of the more difficult tracks with the high banking, tight corners, slow pit speeds. And I did not practice green flag pit stop, so we'll get there when we get there. And they might be pitting. Kurt Busch is. Yeah, Rusty's pretty banged up.
Outside.
Oh no!
Clear.
Another damn blue car. I saved that.
The leader's pitting now.
It's the blue cars. Those are the issues. We lost so much time there. And now we don't have to
You're now in the top
jostle
20.
with anybody for position, it looks like. They'll be quicker though.
The leader's pitting now.
But they're going to have to pit again, because this is only lap 86. So So right now we're technically ahead of them.
You're in the top 10. Inside.
Yeah, they're going to be so much quicker, but
Clear inside.
they do have to pit again. Not only are we ahead of them on track, in the...
Yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
okay.
Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed. We got trouble. In the pit. We got trouble in turn 1.
So that's going to screw things up for them.
Stay behind the
Big
93
shuffle in
car.
positions. We are still going, I think.
Pit road is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
Alright, so we're coming back to the green in a serious turn of events. We are now on the lead lap, and Gordon is on the lap down cars line. Only 8 of us on the lead lap now due to that pit cycle and apparent wreck on pit road. Good timing for us. It's lap 92, so we're still going to have to make a pit stop, splash and go.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
And I probably should turn these tires off because it's going to be a lot easier to do that right now.
No tires this time, guys.
So,
cars in.
oh, and damage. Where's that at? Somewhere. We'll worry about that later. Yeah. We did have a little bit of damage on the right side that they did repair.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Want the bottom. And now we're in a real shuffle of cars on mixed speeds.
Inside.
I don't want the outside, but here I am going to the outside.
Stay high. Stay high.
Actually, that wasn't too bad.
Clear outside.
This guy's already wrecked us once, so I don't want to be near him.
Keep low.
Oh,
You're in the
no.
middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. Inside.
It's the damn blue cars again. And we get no caution for that. Well, we're still in 8th. That sucks though, because everybody's at the front of the field. And here we are riding by ourselves again. That time it was Mark. Martin going low on us. We're just a target today. I don't know how that didn't bring out a yellow. I guess we were on the apron. But I think a lot of the lead lap cars are slower. I mean, Jason Leffler was up there in 7th. Jerry Nadeau is the leader right now. I guess it's good that so many people are a lap down. And we got lucky by, well, I guess lucky by wrecking early, or getting wrecked early, because we came in and made pit stop before that green flag pit stop, and kind of benefited from them crashing into each other. We shouldn't be in 8th, but we are. We're kind of lucky. We've wrecked twice, 3 times, and still in the top 10. Now, it would not be good if we get caught by the leader, but I don't think that's going to happen.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home. Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging.
Gordon's probably the fastest on track. And he is probably one of the first ones a lap down now. Yeah, we can't save 13 or 11 laps of fuel. But I don't think we want to pit early either, because if we pit, we're going to lose so much time. I guess it depends when they pit. We'll probably wreck again on pit road and we'll inherit the lead, and that's how we're going to win it. Nadu is catching us, but he's still 8 seconds behind. He was at 1.11 the last... called it out, I guess. I haven't really been picking up on the cars in front of us. I don't think we're damaged, but I'm just trying to take it a little easier on the right front for now. That's the other thing. Maybe we can make it another 80 laps on fuel, but tires, maybe not. Yeah, we might not see another car for position at this rate. We haven't really been picking up much on the cars in front of us. Nadu's got another second and a half on us, or second or so. But I don't think he'll be able to get by us, like Gordon. Unless there's a caution, we're kind of in no man's land. And the top 7 really haven't fallen, at least into my relative. Benson's still on the relative. Gordon hasn't got by him, Brett or Dale. Yeah, so we've been hit by, what, 4 blue cars? The first one I think was Skinner, or Robbie Gordon, in the 31, and then Bobby Hamilton got into us. That brought out the first caution, as we got turned completely backwards. Then we ran into Rusty Wallace. That didn't bring out a caution. But we only lost time, kind of like we did with Robbie on the first little incident. And then Mark Martin frickin' drives right, puts us 3 wide, and I can't slide up. So he just turns us around, and we don't get a caution for that, but we lose an incredible amount of time. Luckily we didn't lose a lap with that, or get more damage than we did. Now we got a Congo line forming up ahead. That's where we'll start to roll them back in. And Native's still putting in some heaters. Still slowly rolling us in. We got quite the line here. Maybe it's better I'm not near any of them, because it hasn't gone well when we're near anybody today. And we're pretty lucky to not be worse off than we are. Oh, there's a big one. We got cars upside down.
Car stop down low. You got a
Oh no.
down low.
Okay, they were completely stopped. I was afraid of getting ran into from behind.
You got a wreck on the back straight. There's an accident in turn 3. Here
They're
comes the
still
leader.
flipping.
You all right? Looks like you got some kind of engine problem there.
That's not good.
There's damage to your right front. Outside. Clear. That car's a lap down. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pace line. Stay behind the 21 car.
Well, that changes a lot. Everybody pretty much died on the back straight there. I think the pace car is solid. I don't want to hit that. Okay, we're coming back to green. We got some major front end damage. They did fix it to completion, but I don't know what that means. They did say we had engine trouble when we hit the back of the 97 car, another blue car. Yeah, we just no luck today. Did gain a place during all that fiasco. There's now only 7 of us on the lead lap. I don't know what happened to Jeff Gordon. I don't see him on the inside, so maybe he got wrecked and all that as the fastest car. But Johnny Benson's the leader, Michael Waltrip second. I can't tell who's third. I think that's Rusty. And then we got 77, Jason Leffler, and then former leader, Jerry Nadeau. Hopefully I can kind of just cruise up here on the high side and not get into another fiasco. There's another blue car in front of us, so need to stay away from them. I think we're pretty cooked on the engine. It's just going to be whatever we can do to nurse it home. It is 70 laps to go, so probably going to lose some spots and maybe the lead lap. There's Gordon. We're back in 15th. If I can get to the bottom, that would be better for me. But now I don't think there's any escape. I'm not really faster than anybody. And I'm only as... Okay, I guess... they're going to stop on entry. I got no horsepower to pull me out of that.
That car's a lap down.
It's definitely the trickiest race I've done in NR4. AI lines could be a little better. And they're pushing me through the corner, but I want the bottom because I can kind of stack them up, and I don't think they'll be able to get around me unless they turn me. And they're trying to. Yeah, I'm down on power. I have no drive out of the corner. I have enough speed through the corner to maintain their speed. And no power down the straight, and they don't know how to get by me. Not been a great race, and I don't need to get wrecked more than I already have. And now they're going to be even stupider. The car's tight because I got no power to rotate it. Do dumb stuff out of turn 2. That's probably what caused that big accident. Oh my god. It's gonna be a long 50 laps to go, 60. Not that we deserve 7th, but gonna try to keep it if we can. I was afraid, because the AI never slowed down for wrecks, that if we slowed down we were gonna get pummeled by Nadu, though he was only 5 seconds behind. That's nothing when you're checking up for a wreck. And until the track was blocked.
Clear inside.
Couldn't really see it until last second.
Keep high. That car's a lap down. Clear.
They may slow down a little bit with their tire wear and AI fall off, where they won't be pestering us so much. And that's my hope anyway. I noticed the guys in front of us have kind of caught up to the pack, and now they're kind of stagnating. And the ones behind us always catch us in a bad spot, and then there takes a couple laps for them to come back. Still tight out of 4. I don't know how many times we bounced it off the wall. Only a few more times than the inside wall. But after this, I think we're off to 1.5 miles in Kansas, I believe. I'll have to take a look. Which that was not in this game. That is a modified Las Vegas track. Because Kansas did not come out until, well, it didn't make its NASCAR debut until 2001, I think. And it was not in this game. And there's not really any modded tracks for, well, there's some modded tracks. There's not a lot for this game. Chicagoland and Kansas are 2 of them, and it's just Vegas with different textures. but that'll be our first 1.5 miles, aside from Darlington, but that wasn't a traditional 1.5 mile track. And yeah, New Hampshire would have been in this run of tracks or races, but that is our last race for this year. And we do have a plate race coming up, I think just after Kansas. It might be a couple races after that. I think we're into October. No, we're still in September. Yeah, because New Hampshire was the week of 9/11. So Dover would have been late September. And Dega's usually mid-October. So yeah, it's probably 2-3 races, 4 races away, probably 3 races away. Kind of mellowed out now, which is good for me. They're still right there, but not really harping on me every single corner. And we got about 40 to go. As long as we don't get another caution. Though if we do, I might just park it at the end of the line. Probably not, because I need some buffer for the leader if he came around. I just don't have any pace after rear-ending Kurt Busch. Yeah, he gets a run on me right on exit, and then he gets out of the throttle and loses almost a second every time he does it. Doesn't hurt my feelings any, it's not for our position, but it is kind of a buffer we have to anybody who may be coming through. They have to get through that line of cars. It'll be interesting to see the results of this one, because I think it's been a big shuffle. Not that it's really going to affect the points all that much, at least the top, because Gordon is so far ahead. But I think everybody pretty much had a bad race here, at least anybody around us in points. Benson's leading, but I think we've put a little bit of a gap on him in the past 2. And running 7th, he might only gain 60 points on us. Maybe not quite that much. He'll get 185, and we should have probably around 140, 130 maybe. No, even higher than that. Anyway. I mean, Rusty is up there. So we won't catch him. We'll only lose a little bit on him at this rate. We should gain big on Junior, or pad that gap a little bit, and Harvick was on pit road. When I was on pit road, he was back in 27th, I think, at that time, during that last pit stop. So he's not having a great run. We've just been lucky, which our bad luck has turned into good luck so far. I mean, we got wrecked more times than I have fingers on one hand, feels like. And we're in 7th because of it. Take a look at our tires. They're not in yellow yet. We've got 30 laps left. And now we're getting wrecked again.
Stay high. Stay high. Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear. Okay, we're under caution. There's an accident in turn 4. Stay behind the 97 car.
Guess he had enough riding behind us. He was just going to take us out. Because why not? Everybody else has done it.
Pit road is now open.
But because he wasn't a blue car, his power isn't as strong, and he wrecked himself, so. Alright, another restart. We got 26 to go when we take to green. You know, we stopped for tires just because I wasn't getting any turn left. I don't expect it to net us any positions, but hopefully we'll be more comfortable for the end. Hopefully we don't get ran over again. I thought about starting at the back, but I think we need a couple cars as a buffer just in case the leader catches us, which we're so slow. That could be a possibility if we stay back there. So
green, green, green. That car's a lap down.
good news is we can't spin the tires on the restart because we're so down on power. Wow, we got a terrific run, and then I guess if we bump and run them, we can get a position. I expect them to stop like that. Well, they're pretty slow. I don't know what's going on, if this is... There should be no cars injured, as they're the leaders, but these are the more slow drivers normally. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm gonna die just from running into people because I'm too quick down on power. Maybe we can pass people, though we're down on power, just the tires are so wore off for them, they never pit. We came in and got tires.
Outside.
Maybe we can sneak a top 5. That would be
clear.
Really undeserved, but not out of the ordinary for this race. We are in 5th right now. I don't need to push it, but
car outside. All right, we're back in 5th. Still there. Clear outside.
okay, somehow we're in 4th. This is a dumb race. I don't think I've ever had a race this wacky.
To go. Back in 4th now.
vehicle's not even that quick.
Outside.
What is
That
going
car's a
on?
lap down. Clear outside.
These cars, they are driving like they're damaged out of their mind. This is going to be really stupid if we end up in third.
You're now in third.
I mean, they've just fallen off like crazy. They're 2 seconds behind already. And they're perfectly fine. At least they look like they're fine. I can see my hood. Or whatever that is. That's probably not even... I probably don't even have a hood anymore. And Jarrett's is 35th, so that makes sense that we can get by him, but... Rusty again, which is a blue car, so we're probably gonna die, and this is how the race ends for us.
Clear.
Or not, and somehow we're gonna have a second place finish. No, he's gonna take us out for sure. Probably get revenge for his brother.
Okay, you're in second.
This is so tough. Oh my god, this is the silliest race.
Just 10 more to go.
Oh my god.
Outside.
Yep, that's how we die. Knew that was gonna happen.
Go. Race back to the line.
Well, at least we didn't get an undeserved finish. And we got flat tire now.
You're on the bottom.
And we're still getting wrecked.
That move will put you in the Hall of Shame.
By the pace car that time. Of course. Everybody's hit us
You
now.
all right? Looks like you got some kind of engine problem there.
Yeah, like,
We got trouble in turn 3.
totally
Looks
not
like
my
you bent up
fault.
on the back end. Fluid tire. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line.
Yeah,
We got
I'm working
trouble
on
in
it,
turn
dude.
3. Stay behind the 17 car.
I think we're gonna have to go around once. They're still wrecking up here. Oh god, this has been the dumbest race. Okay, we're coming back to green because there's only 5 laps to go. We got a single file restart. We're at the end. We blew a tire, got black flagged. Fixed the tire, and now we're at the end. So at least we're, not getting an undeserved second,
We got trouble in turn 4.
now an undeserved 6th. I mean, we've been pretty lucky. I'll take 6th.
That car's a lap down.
We're down on power, and so isn't the 12.
Just 5 more to go. Outside.
I mean, we're probably going to get wrecked again, because that's been this race. I think we've been hit by everything, including the pace car. And now they're just going to stop for the corner. I'm just going to back out of this. This is and way too dumb. There's nobody up there for position that I can tell. And they're still just not hitting the lines they should. The lines are a little screwed up in the corner, and you got damaged cars. It makes it really bad.
Clear outside.
I can't believe we almost had second. That was crazy. Go figure, we get taken out by the lap car, and then Rusty puts us in the wall to finish it.
Just 2 to go.
That's just how this race has gone. Completely the worst race I would think I've ever ran. And somehow the car's still alive, and we end up with a 6th out of it. Completely undeserved. Really lucky though. I mean, our bad luck, we had so much bad luck, it turned into good luck.
Clear, outside. That car's a lap down. Stay low. Clear.
But we will finish 6th, which is almost where Steve finished in the spring race. He had a 4th place run here at the first race, and we come home with 6th in the second Dover race.
There's the flag. It's over.
Completely totaled car. We are not bringing this one to any other tracks this year. It is, it's toast. Needs a complete overhaul. We did not go upside down. That's the only thing that we did not do in this race. But yeah, we will stop, take a look at the points, see what's happening there, and
keep it under 3,000.
Almost get nailed again. And we'll take a look, see where we're going next week. I think it's Kansas, but All right, so looking back at points after that result of a 6th place finish, we leapfrog 2 positions. We passed Bobby Labonte and Rusty with his really bad finish there at the end. Really unfortunate that happened, but is what it is. Nobody really had a good race up ahead of us. Ricky Rudd did finish 1 position behind us, but he's so far ahead that that's not position we're really after. We're up to 7th now, and pretty good start to our little run here. We're off to Kansas, which hasn't been ran this year. At Vegas, Park finished 7th, so hopefully we can get another top 10. We're stringing along. We continue the string of top 10 finishes back to Indy, so we're on a run of 7 right now. Really, really lucky with that race. We had so much bad luck that it turned into good luck. And yeah, so we're off to Kansas, then Charlotte. We got Martinsville, Talladega, and then Phoenix, Rockingham, Homestead, Atlanta, and New Hampshire to round it out. So we got quite a bit of racing left. Yeah, not much changing throughout the points, just some swaps here and there. Really around us is where most of the action has been happening. Johnny Benson gets his first win of the season there, and yeah, benefits from a really chaotic, eventful race back here. 26th through 29th in points, pretty much taken the most of the top 5 there, and 5th place Jason Leffler back there, and way back in points. Let's see, got 1 off. 34th in points. Yeah, so yeah, these guys low 20s in points. Pretty much inherited a pretty good finish because yeah, it's just a real mess. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like the video, and yeah, we'll see you in Kansas for the next one.